but I haven't gone through things that I've gone through. And being able to battle cancer wasn't really the best thing that happened to me, but I dealt with it the best way I knew how to, and that was to keep my life as normal as possible. No matter what you go through, you can get through it. It's just another storm, and that storms don't last always.
She came in and started off pretty promising, very powerful and a great attitude, and things were going along really well. And then she was diagnosed with the Hodgkin's disease. My initial reaction was my mouth dropped. And I looked right at my mom, and her mouth dropped too. And I thought she was gonna cry. And I was like, please don't cry, because if you cry, I'm gonna cry too. But we stuck through it. She was very strong about the whole thing. She just came up and she was like, you know, I've been diagnosed with this, and I'm gonna have to take some time off. And she was more worried about how the professors were gonna take it than she was how anything else. How is she going to be able to keep up with her work, and how is she going to be able to keep up with everything?
When I met with her for the first time, I asked her what were her struggles, and she just said, I didn't study enough. She never told me that she had cancer. She didn't tell me that there was anything else going on, that she had been traveling something like 2 hours back and forth for chemo each week. She just said that I didn't study enough, I need to try harder.
She went through it with just the grace and poise unlike I've seen anybody go through something like that. And then she finished. The doctor gave us a note that said this is when she can start her physical activity. And the day that they said she could start, she came back and started training again. One of those people that you know, you have these kids every now and then will teach you a lesson, a life lesson, just by living that life lesson. Briana was one of those people that taught me one of those lessons.
Having to go through training, having to push through those hard times, those hard days of practice, you know, it's like you come to practice, you feel like I can't do this, I don't want to do this, but you know you have to, and then in the end you know that you will be rewarded with good results. And having that mindset and being an athlete for so long, it definitely helped me get through this.